Welcome back to the winners area, where we've just witnessed Ovation Star putting this field to bed quite easily, and she's a Rafif filly out of a VAR mare, trained by Mike and Matthew de Kock, owned by Hollywood Racing. Callan Murray is the rider and Callum Bile is the groom. So Callum Bile gets R1,000 on behalf of Hollywood Bets and on behalf of Race Coast. R1,000 coming to your bank account, Callum Bile. Congratulations, beautiful filly, and she clearly can run. Well done. Thank you. Well, as I said a little earlier, if you look closely, you'll see the smoke coming off this man's shoulders and off this man's colours. It's been a wonderful week and a wonderful few days, and well done.
Yes, obviously it's been a fantastic week and last few days. I have a lot of thanks to give to Mr. de Kock and Matt and their whole team, and not only them, the Hollywood Syndicate, who give me a lot of support.
Let's talk about this filly, because she looks like a gangly teenager that still has no idea what's going on.
Yeah, look, she is quite tall and a bit leggy at the moment, which she will grow into herself, but I thought she was very composed under me and had a lovely action when I took her to post. She was an absolute professional. She began well, put herself into a beautiful spot. The only thing she did wrong is when I tried to come off, she probably was a bit dramatic in how sharp she did it, but look, put them to bed very early, was still very green late, so there's scope for improvement.
Yeah, she certainly is a good looking filly too. She's just beautiful, got everything in the right places, and yes, the opposition might not have been the greatest, but she's done it nicely. That's what's exciting.
Yes, I think it was quite a facile win in the end, and once again, well prepared by Mr. de Kock and the team here in Durban. She makes it a lot easier for me as a rider to ride these horses that are nice and forward despite being pretty green, and that's what sort of gets them into the number one box.
Last question, a busy day for you, and seeing that you're in such good form, you've got your followers, can you have another one?
Yes, I certainly think I can. The closest one to now is probably Mr. Puller's Filly Fine Wine. Obviously ran well last start, also not a race with that much depth, should have a chance, and Chapol ran very well last time. I'm expecting her to run similar today.
Lovely chatting, Callan. All the very best, and long may the hits keep coming. You deserve it.
Thank you very much, Mr. Inferno. Well done again, once again, to Mr. de Kock and their whole team here in Durban, doing a fantastic job, and to Mr. Delpesh, Owen and Devon Heffer and the Hollywood Syndicate. It's a pleasure and honour to ride a winner in these silks. Thank you very much, and to my sponsors, Splash Out, thank you.
Spot on, Splash Out. They're certainly getting a lot of deserved coverage. Our Splash Out, proudly sponsor Callan Murray. Let's talk to Mike de Kock to come into the winners area. And we don't want to talk about the first race, well, we're going to anyway, but favourites, etc. But for the, we don't want. This is racing, Mike. What was the feedback after the one in the first, and the mood going into the second?
Well, look, the horse was giving 7 kilos to the winner. We're at weight for age, he should be getting 5.5. So we're a 12.5 kilo swing. So next time maybe you will do your homework a little bit better and work the weights out. But it's a tough task, giving a horse that's 120 kilos to 7 kilos. That's the problem with these open maidens. You can find what you think is a weak field, but there's a horse lurking in there very well in at the weights. The second horse was also. So they've got to have a ton in hand like this filly had here, to be able to win races like that. And she's a big girl. She's 510 kilos. So. But it is, you get rolled in the first, they think you don't know what you're doing. So the horse in the second drifts. Then that wins, and the next one in the third shortens.
Michael, let's now go back to her, because yes, chatting to you off air, she's what was behind her, with no disrespect, wasn't great, but yeah, she's still got so much to learn, which is encouraging, and there's plenty of meat there for you to work with.
Yeah, she's been a bit like this at home as well, where she's been. In fact, we were quite happy that it was on the poly this, because her sand work is a lot better than her grass work, where she's actually really green. So I think she's, even though she won like she did, I mean, look, you couldn't find a worse maiden field. Going into this, if you looked at the form, there wasn't a horse in the race.
I did my homework there.
They'd run a place in the last 3. So I mean, we found the right field.
Yes.
However, the win was impressive. But again, these horses, they win impressively like this, beating moderate sorts, and then they get ridiculous ratings, and you're under the cosh again as a trainer. So hopefully we'll be given a rating where we've got a chance to start and build her into something. But I think she's a progressive sort. I don't think that a 1200 is her best trip. She probably wants a bit further. But anyway, it's really nice to have these type of horses in the yard, and for that I must thank Hollywood very much.
Next best, busy day for you. Next best in your opinion?
Look, I thought the first 2 were our best. Captain Frank's battling, Schiphol, good second last time. She's a filly that's capable on day, extremely temperamental. Inquele's good last run, I thought, but I think the Snaithorse there really hard to beat. He looked a little bit unlucky behind Officer in Command.
Mark, lovely chatting as always, and thanks for your feedback and all the best for the rest of the day.
Cheers, thank you.
Spot on. That's trainer Mike de Kock. Anthony, a close friend of yours, of course, Mike, and you've travelled the world together. No grey areas with him. It's black or white.
That's exactly right, yeah. But firstly, I'd like to say very well done to Analia Etzebeth, one of our brand ambassador, Eben's wife. She named her, so very well done to her. I hope she was watching it, and yeah, very well done to Mike and Matthew and the whole team. And yeah, she looks a smart filly, but we can't get carried away. She didn't really beat much, but in the fashion she did it was impressive. Yeah, so very nice. Well done to the Hollywood Racing.
Anthony, I know you've had an extensive interview with Dees earlier on, so we're not going to go through it all again, but just for those that may have missed it, in your opinion, Hollywood's next best, or if you had another winner, where could that come from?
Well, in race 5, we've got 5 runners in the race. Obviously, Ngwele must have a chance, and the Shepherd, he's only run once on the poly, and he's won, and he was a little bit tad unlucky last time, and I think he's better than that last run. So I think if the pace is on and things work out for him, he may take a lot of beating.
Thanks for your feedback.
Thank you so much.
Lovely. Hollywood Racing. And yeah, you heard about how this horse got named, Mrs. Etzebeth. That's how the name for Ovation Star came about. Greenacres Trust and Heber Lenada bred this filly Rafif out of a VAR mare. Well done to all concerned. And yeah, she certainly looks to be something okay.